Hello guys, we're here for that very popular video. Everyone's doing it now, but you know, I had to wait until after Christmas because I only got my new bullet journal on Christmas, so yay. And now I have to say, I'm not going to be doing this live because it took me about 2 days to do all the spreads I wanted. So yeah, if I shot 2 days of video on my phone, it would go crazy. I mean, it just wouldn't. So yeah, this is what we're doing, and yeah. So this is my old bullet journal. This is a Lichtern. I'm not sure how to say it. Sorry, I only have one hand because I'm holding my phone. Just, yeah, you know, technical difficulties, guys. Okay, so that's what I had last year. That was my first ever bullet journal, and I do have a flip through if you want to go check it out. I'll put the link up there. Now this is my new one. Now this time I've decided to go with Scribbles That Matter because the pages are thicker, which is something I was very much looking forward to. This one bled a lot, like whenever I used my fine liners or markers or anything like that, it would bleed through to the other side. This one holds up a lot better, so yes, I'm very happy with this. So yes, this 2018, this is our 2019 bullet journal, and let's get on with it because, right guys, I think I got a bit carried away, I have to say. I ended up using 30 pages for my yearly collections. I'm not sure most people would use that many pages in one go. So yes, that's why it took me 2 days to do this little baby here. So yeah, let's get on with it. First page. Now I'm not going to spend long on pages because, you know, I have a lot of pages to go through and I don't want this to be too long. As you can see, I got carried away with my collections. Oopsie. So yeah, I've never used a key before, but I'm gonna give it a go. I'll try and see if I like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if it works for me. If not, oh well. Yes, the list of collections that we have here. Sorry if it's shaking a bit, guys. I don't have my stand because, as you know, my stand is back at university with everything, and I'm at my parents' house for the holidays, and I didn't bring my stand, so sorry. Right, okay, so this is my cover page for 2019. Yay! I love this quote, and yeah, it gives me hope. Yeah, I went for a floral theme here. Nothing too fancy, you know, I didn't want to overcrowd the page. Birthdays. I did something a bit different with my birthdays. I thought about doing balloons instead of cakes, but I'm not very good at drawing, and the balloons just looked weird. They were all different shapes and sizes, so I thought, you know what, let's go with your ordinary Pinterest cake spread. So yeah, I kind of like this. It's colorful, it's fun, but very organized at the same time. I really do like this. So yeah, you can see birthdays at the top, and yeah, I'm gonna fill it up soon. Future log. I've never done a future log before, or to be fair, I've only had one other bullet journal, so yeah. And I do have to say I missed having a future log. I mean, sometimes I would make appointments or things like that for future dates, and I just didn't have anywhere to put them. I just wrote them on my phone, which is not great, you know, it's not perfect. Themes. I'm thinking of doing a theme each month. I'm just going to do a little doodle for each theme down here. We'll see if that works. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Future log, future log. Right, useful numbers. Very good to have in hand because, you know what? I just don't memorize phone numbers anymore, you know, like when you used to be a child, or, you know, way back in the day before mobile phones, we had to actually memorize numbers, and now I only know my own number, which is not very helpful. So yes, it's always handy to have this in case you lose your phone or in case you get lost or whatever. Passwords. I'm not sure how I'm going to encrypt my passwords, because I don't want people who find this, if I ever lose it, to just go on my Facebook page or whatever and, you know, just have fun with it. So I'm gonna have to encrypt my password somehow in a way that only I know what that means. Yeah, anyway. Moving on. Extra work tracker, just in case, you know, I get lost with all the extra work this year. Book releases. I'm thinking of writing down on the book spines here the book releases that I'm looking forward to in 2019. So yeah, I didn't get a lot of books down here, but you know what, I can always draw a few standing up here on the side if I need to. Yeah, I don't really know that many book releases that I'm excited for in 2019, to be fair. Now this, I'm very excited about this spread. I'm so proud of it. I saw another version of this actually on Pinterest, and it got me thinking, and I just ran with the idea. And I did Millie here. I'm not really happy with how Millie came out, but oh well. And then me listening to some audiobook, and yeah, just looking at the world outside. And so every time I read a book, I'm going to write the title down on one of the spines here, so I know I've completed it. I did something similar last year in my old bullet journal, but you know, it's not quite the same. It was just a one-page spread. Now I'm giving myself lots of room. Now I know I'm not going to read that much this year because, you know, in this course that I'm doing at university, it's just crazy. I have no time to read, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. I could almost read this in the summertime, couldn't I? That would be fun. Right, so yeah, very proud of my spread. Now, things that make me happy. Also, I did something similar in my last bullet journal. So yeah, I just like looking back at things that actually make me happy, and you know, it makes me happy looking at things that make me happy. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Right, we're rushing through this, guys, because I know I don't want you to sit there for half an hour just watching me in my bullet journal. Right, this is the Disney and a Pixar spread. These are all the Disney films, well, only animation films. I'm not counting real live action films. I'm just doing what would you call it, animations. So yeah, this is the whole list of what's come out, and things I've watched I've colored in. The ones I haven't watched, I've just put a dash through it. So yeah, Pixar, same thing. Now I'm thinking of doing little doodles here in the film strip, but I'm not really sure. I might use watercolor for this. Ooh, there's an idea. So yes, Disney, Pixar. I like keeping track of things. So yeah, that's good. My university spread, my observations, the grade that I get for each observation, which is always good to keep track of, you know. Uni details, I'm going to write down my tutor email, his phone number, everything like that, you know. My placement details as well, it's always good to have in hand. So yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get to graduate in July. Fingers crossed for me, guys. Right, money tracker. I'm doing a money tracker. I'm doing a total per month and a breakdown of everything I'm spending. So yeah, that might be very helpful. I'm looking forward to this. Social media tracker. I'm doing a YouTube tracker and an Instagram tracker. I've never really paid too much attention to Instagram, but you know, it seems like fun. It seems like a good idea. So yeah, you might be seeing more Instagram photos in the future. You never know. I don't know. Monthly snaps. Now at the end of each month, in my old bullet journal, I used to have a whole page for my snaps for the month, but now in this bullet journal, I'm thinking of doing one snap per month. So I'm leaving a space here on the shelf for each month, like the highlights of the year, so I can just look back on it and, you know, see the highlights of my year. Yeah, hopefully it works. I don't know. We'll see. Now, these are the TV shows I want to watch, and the ones I have watched. And, well, they're basically my favorite shows, to be honest. Yeah, I've seen all of them, so yeah, my favorite shows. And I still left some room around them, just so, you know, if I find another series, I can always add to the spread. Now, places to visit. Now, I know I'm going to these 2 places this year, but these are the places I would like to go one day. I don't know, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll see. So, yeah. I might add on to this list, actually. Now, I'm very excited about this. 20 acts of kindness before 2020. I wrote down a few, well, actually 20 acts of kindness. I'm going to try and get through them all this year. Now, a little quote. I love donuts, so yay. So yeah, if you're looking for a new spread, just, you know, being kind is always good, isn't it? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. We should all be kind all the time. So yeah, health tracker. I'm thinking of keeping track of how many times I exercise throughout the year. So I've done a little key here. Every time I exercise, I color it in green. When I'm ill, so there's not much I can do about it, I'll color it in blue. And if I'm really bad and have junk food, which is a common thing, I have to say, then I'll do a little red square in there. That doesn't look like much, but it's a scale. Sorry. I'm not very good at drawing, guys. I'm not very artistic, but, you know, I'll give it a go. So yes, we'll see if I can keep track of my health this year. And yeah, hopefully it works. I don't know. I'm really excited about this bullet journal, guys. Now, this last spread, it was kind of a last minute addition to my bullet journal. I only added this last night because I saw it on Pinterest and I thought it was a really good idea. Just to keep track of things you do, you know, wash your bedding, vacuum, things like that. When did I last? So you get to write the date of when you last did this or whatever. Whenever I'm done using these spaces here, I can just add another dash, another line underneath and keep on going. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. You know, this year it seems like I'm going to be very organized, but I'm gonna have to keep using my bullet journal every single day, especially for this. So that's what's kind of scaring me. Sometimes I just go without a bullet journal for 2-3 days, sometimes a week. Oh well. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm going to leave a couple of pages blank. You see how it doesn't bleed? Guys, this Scribbles That Matters is amazing. You see the amount of paint that I've used, and it's not bleeding. I mean, you can see a little bit of ghosting because, you know, this side is blank. But this here, that was a marker, and that was really my mistake. I really punched through it, and yeah, it was really bad. But that would have happened anyway in any bullet journal. So anyway, I'm going to leave this blank. I might actually leave a couple of pages blank and then start on my January spread, just in case I think of something that I want to add to my yearly collections. So yes, this is my 2019 bullet journal. I hope you liked it, guys. If you have any ideas of new spreads, if you have a favorite spread, not that one, that's not a favorite, that's university, nobody likes that. So, but yeah, if you have a favorite, tell me down in the comments and, you know, we'll talk about it. In my opinion, this is my favorite. My reading challenge page, I think this is my favorite. It's so nice and relaxing. And yeah, I just think I'm really going to enjoy this page. Yeah. So let me know down in the comments, which one is your favorite spread? And that's it, guys. We're back to our cover page. I hope you've enjoyed this. Now, I kept it to about 15 minutes, where I think we're doing really well for a 30-page spread. So yeah, I really do think this is going to be a good year. I hope you have a good year as well. Actually, I'm going to do a little poll up there. I love doing polls. I love asking questions and interacting with you guys. If you have a bullet journal, let me know what kind you have. Or if you don't have a bullet journal, let me know if you would like to start one, or if it's just something that doesn't interest you at all. I mean, if you're watching this video, then you're probably a little bit interested, or at least curious about bullet journals. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon with my January spread. See you guys, bye!